pasta in pesto sauce or simply pesto pasta. I know some of you here will be wondering what the heck is pesto pasta? Or maybe some of you may know what is pesto pasta but don't know where this pesto or pasta's origin. In this video, I am going to give you a glimpse of what is pesto sauce and how it was originated. We will also tackle tiny little bits of pieces about pasta and the history surrounding it and its origin. And then we'll see if I can cook a pasta sauce, which is pesto, for you, but I'm pretty sure there will be a part 2 of this. But I'll make sure that you will be seeing this pasta sauce I made in this video. Although maybe, just maybe, when eating time comes. But for the meantime, our first adventure down memory from the past is the history of pasta. This and more when we return. So we're now going to cook our Italian brand spaghetti. Trentino, I don't know if I pronounced the name right. In the package that it was made in Mexico. Maybe this is a product of Mexico, but eventually they exported it to Italy for Italian consumption. I guess this will be a different experience for me because I used to eat Pinoy-made spaghetti. But this time, I'm going to eat Italian or whatever product this is made of. So, we will going to discuss everything about pasta and history of the pasta in this video. In the instruction, it says here, cooking time is 10 to 40 minutes, so we're going to follow that. While we're waiting for the water to boil, here are some facts that I'm going to discuss with you about pasta. Now, we're into the history of pasta. The long-term question is, who invented pasta? Chinese or Italians? In 292 AD, or Anno Domini, that's after death of Christ, or in the present term, it is CE or Common Era. Well, anyway, in 292 AD, ancient sources says that the Chinese invented pasta and that Marco Polo introduced it to Italy. However, the origin of macaroni in Italy go back as far as the time of the ancient Romans, who gave the credit to the gods. In Middle Ages, in Sicily, Italy, dry pasta was eaten by the Arabs who ruled the area then. Who is Marco Polo? Marco Polo was a Venetian merchant from Italy. He is also an explorer and a writer who traveled through Asia along the Silk Road between 1271 and 1295. He is the most famous Venetian merchant of Polo family from the 13th century due to his travels through the Mongolian Empire and subsequent books about what he witnessed during his adventure. So what's the connection of Marco Polo in the history of pasta? You have to listen very well because this will gonna be a one hell of a ride. As the world becomes more and more interconnected, we increasingly look to our foods to define traditions, culture, and heritage. In few places is this true as Italy, where the rule of the food is law. Of course, few foods define Italian life as greatly as pasta. In fact, the average Italian eats roughly 51 pounds of pasta every single year. But what exactly is pasta? The word itself is an Italian for paste, referring to the paste-like consistency of the dough. Obviously, Italians are not only the people in the world to make noodles. In fact, the Chinese holds the record for world's oldest noodle culture. But what makes Italian pasta unique is the set of ingredients. The doughy paste is created from wheat, notable for an extra high gluten that gives Italian pasta the ability to be successfully dried and later boiled into soft but sturdy pieces. So, durum wheat is the defining trait of Italian pasta. But where did it came from? The answer requires a little more explanation. Oh, are you still with me? Are you picking up the pieces, guys and girls? The discussion is getting more intense. Chinese Italian! Chinese Italian! Ra! Well, going back, the ancient pasta, where this is all started, the exact origins are hotly contested. We know that Chinese were making noodles as early as 5000 BCE or before Christ, or simply 5000 BC. In religious terms, some people believe that Chinese techniques were based through ancient trades routes into the Mediterranean. Now, enter Marco Polo. Yes, he was the one we mentioned earlier, remember? And one of his adventures in Silk Road was mentioned in his travels. On the other hand, others believe that Italian pasta techniques are more native. The earliest possible evidence of Italian pasta dates to Etruscan civilization in 400 BCE or before Common Era. Etruscan tomb in Tuscany contains reliefs of objects that some historians believe to be ancient pasta-making tools. Not everyone agrees, but it does seem that some form of pasta was being eaten in Italy during the Roman Empire. Well, are you still with me, boys and girls? Now, this is my postscript. This is according to South China Morning Post article that Chinese noodles were not the inspiration for the pasta. Historian says its roots are in ancient Greece, and they have the text to prove it. The legend that pasta was inspired by Chinese noodles brought to Europe by Marco Polo in the 13th century has been widely believed. However, food historian says that the ancient Greek invented the pasta. The ancient Rome adopted it. From them, medieval Arab traders may have pioneered dry pasta. The facts are even mysterious than I thought. And we will dig deeper into that in my coming. In the meantime, who wants to eat real Italian pasta? Now we're going to cook that right away and have a nice homemade pesto on top of it. I'll be right back. Promise. We're going to cook this. I'm so excited how this pasta tastes. I'm really excited. Taste. I'm going to taste the pesto sauce with the real Italian spaghetti pasta. This is very good. The pasta is so al dente. There's no smudginess. There's no taste of yung malabsa. What you call that in English? Malabsa. Wala. It's done very well. The pasta was done very well, and the sauce complements with the pasta. Again, I just hope that you have learned something from this episode regarding the history of pasta. If you do like this episode, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe to this channel, RLumbang MyMEDIA, and hit the bell icon so that I can notify you in my next adventure. And as always, I would like to offer all of you peace and love, and advance Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all.